Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Talks, and today I'm going to talk about Oracle Financial Services. Is it a buy at these levels or an avoid? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Oracle Financials, a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And also, if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, then you can probably email me and gets WhatsApp membership as well. Now about the company, ofss was established in 1990. It is part of the Oracle group. It provides IT services in finance and NBFCs. It have 900 customers in over 150 countries. It is high dividend yield and a global leader in software services to the financial sector. It has a market cap of around 27,000 crores, so it is a pretty renowned company which gives a very good dividend. Oracle Financials. In terms of the financials, if you look at the Q4 numbers, then sales went up by around 5%, whereas profit also went up by around 5%. So not a lot of growth in profitability as well as sales. It's a zero debt company. There's high promoter and institutional holding with 6% free float, which means there are very less shares that are available. So it is a highly illiquid stock in that nature, but ROE of 27% is pretty strong, whereas the margins of around 44% is also pretty good. And taking that into account, it seems like that the stock should trade at higher valuation than it is trading at currently. In terms of the performance of the stock, then it has declined over the last 1 year and hasn't done that well. It has been range bound for the last 5 years. So over the last 5 years, haven't given very strong returns for investors, but have been delivering very high margins. So in that respect, I feel that a greater move is possible over the next probably next 2 to 3 years time frame. So it's a long term hold in that respect, but slower global growth has hurt the business completely because most of its business comes from abroad. Valuations look attractive at these levels, but one should be having an idea or an assessment of having a 3 to 5 year viewpoint. In terms of technicals, it has given negative returns in the last 12 months, hasn't done that great. But I believe that 3000 is a very strong support in terms of, you can say, support levels. So these are good levels to buy, although it looks weak on short term charts. But on these levels and any 2-3% decline, one can accumulate. In terms of technically, if you want to buy for short term, then probably better levels to buy is above 3700. Otherwise, for investment purposes, from a 3 to 5 year perspective, one can definitely look to buy at these levels and probably hold for the next 3 to 5 years. I think a momentum will pick up because the stock has been range bound for the last 3 4 years or so. Now, in terms of as to what needs to be done, you have to add as an SIP for few years. In terms of numbers, I would say fundamentally everything looks established in terms of numbers and the fundamental basis. It's a good top portfolio stock, but can be a good dividend play as well. So if somebody wants to just pick dividend stocks, then this is one of the best one to pick. I believe can give you consistent returns of 15 to 18% over the next 5 years. I think the move has not taken place, so the valuations have become very attractive over this period, and have less than 5% exposure into such stocks. So this was a video on Oracle Financials. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you get my video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.